Okay. Yeah, okay. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you today?
Good afternoon.
Fine, good afternoon.
Yes,
Yeah,
we're good.
okay.
Thank you.
Okay, hope all of you are in a very great condition. So we are here to meet for international lectures on LENGGER BANYUMAS for this year 2022. So actually, this is the very first program, the initial one, and we plan that next year we will continue with the other programs such as the other possibility about LENGGER BANYUMAS or BANYUMAS art performance. And today we have a very interesting lectures here. Rianto, SSN. Hello, Mas Rianto. Are you there?
Yeah, hello.
Okay. The international choreographers, actually. Yeah, the LENGGER BANYUMAS. Okay, so before we start for the lectures today, I would like to invite Bu Eli from Faculty of Humanities to give some speech before we continue to proceed to the next agenda. Bu Eli, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Okay, so bangga Bu Eli, the time is yours.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you for your presence in the LENGGER BANYUMAS lecture program. And the purpose of this course is to introduce Banyumas traditional dance and culture. Banyumas is one of the districts in Central Java, and the LENGGER dance is one of the unique traditional dance. We do hope that this program can be further continued to a local wisdom course that we will offer to the student exchange program in one semester. We are waiting for students from abroad to join the exchange student program with course in dance, traditional music, language, culture, and homestay program to introduce the Japanese way of life. The one-off semester program will be converted into 20 credit course and certified. We hope that all of you will come to Faculty of Humanities Jenderal Sudirman University. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Bu Eli, for the nice speech. Okay. So this is part of the FEB plan to have the internationalization of Banyumas culture. Okay, and this is the first initiative agenda. And yeah, so we can continue to the next part that I'm going to share some ideas about the course outline. We are going to have 8 meetings. Everybody. Okay. Today we are going to discuss about the history of LENGGER and the philosophy. And then next meeting will be on 11th of November. So it means that next Friday, we are going to have a discussion about costumes, properties, and accessories for LENGGER. And next will be about the musical instruments and variety of songs on 15 November. So it means that on Tuesday. So next week, we are going to have a class on Tuesday. And the basic dance movement of LENGGER and connected motions, it is for Sekaran. And also Sindetan will be explained on 18th of November on Friday. And the next would be the project of this course. All of you are going to learn the LENGGER dance entitled Eleng-Eleng Dance with the choreographer, international choreographer, Mas Rianto. Okay, on 22nd of November, it means on Tuesday. And the next would be the other part of Eling dance on 25th of November. And the second meeting will be still about Eling dance, the practice of Eling dance on the 29th of November. And the last would be rehearsal for Lengger Eling. So everyone would try to present to dance Eling on 2nd of December. So it would be the last meeting. For each meeting, we are going to have 2 hours. The first one we will do continuously at 3 up to 5 p.m. So the schedule will remain the same. Start from 3 o'clock up to 5 o'clock Bangkok time. But the date would be on Tuesday and Friday, except for the rehearsal. Oh, I guess it will be the same. Yeah. And because we have 2 hours for each meeting, and then it is 8 meetings. So let's suppose that it would be counted as 3 credits because 2 hours would be in the class and an hour for the homework or the task. So it is equal to 3 credits of the course. Okay, then. Suppose that you have further questions or about the timetable or the schedule, we can discuss it. We can discuss it later. Okay, can I proceed to the next part?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jordan. Okay, you are going to have this course with me. I'm Linda Susana Widyayu Fatmawati. I'm an English lecturer from Faculty of Humanities Unsud, and I have completed my doctoral degree in Gajah Mada University with the title about research on 2 films of Lengger films. So this is one of it. About Sang Penari, and the second one Mas Rianto's film. It's about the title is Kucumbu Tubuh Indahku. And my research start from 2018 relates to Lengger. It is about the identity construction. I also tried to focus on Portuguese perspective about Lengger, and then how they use the virtual sphere to negotiate their image. And then in 2021, it's about the intermediality. And the last is about the politics of gender subject in both of the films. And the last, I still have the research on cultural politics of Lengger. And the next, I'd like to share the biography of our lecturers. For Mas Rianto, the Lenggers, he is an international dance choreographer. He is the Lengger of Banyumas, and he has many filmography here. He has Kucumbu Tubuh Indahku in 2018, and then Body Without a Brain in 2016. And then he also has Salasi, short film by Kari Nugroho, and Filsoni Hereniko in 2017, and also in 2017 about short documentary films, Perjalanan Hidup Rianto, and the last Sapiens short dance film by Abdul Aziz. He also the trainer of workshop in 2022. So the last, yeah, from many countries. Yeah, he has the workshop and teaches in Sydney and Maya Dance Theater Singapore, and also December in Malay Heritage of Singapore, and then in Melbourne, in Amsterdam, and also Swolsprolin on Putoh. Oh, that's nice. And this one, the awards on the 1st of October, Yeah, so many awards here from Unsud and then from Asia Tri Yogyakarta, the Royal King of Surakarta also. Oh, the title now is Kanjeng Raden Tumanggung Wigyo Hambeksa. Mas Ri, Kanjeng Raden Tumanggung. Have just known about this. Congratulations. And also the mascot for SIPA, Solo International Performing Art. Yeah. We have also here Melbourne, Australia for Karya Tari Jagat. In Melbourne, Tari Hijrah. And then in EC, Tari Antigua. And also the last Hijrah in Antwerp, Belgium. Okay, then. That's amazing. So I guess that we can continue. Maybe some of you hasn't known yet about Banyumas. Where is Banyumas? It's a small city. Yes, this is a small city located at the southwestern part of Central Java province in Indonesia, and the capital city is Purwokerto. I do hope that someday all of you will come here because Banyumas has many tourism resorts, such as the natural tourism resorts. We have Paturaden, Pancuran Telu, and Pancuran Pitu. We have Curug. Curug is a kind of waterfall, and we also have pine forest. And about the traditional art performances, okay, Banyumas rich with art performances like Lengger, and then Ebek. Okay, it has Puncisan, Laisan, Begalan, Cowongan, Karawitan as well, also Calung Banyumas and Kentongan. This very interesting part of art performances from Banyumas. Yeah, maybe next week I can show you some of it. But today I will give you some explanation about Lengger in a glance with the Mas Rianto as the lecturers. So Lengger is a figure of aesthetic expression of Banyumas culture. Actually, it has lasted for hundreds of years as part of fertility rites in agricultural ceremony. So, yeah. Can you see this video?
Yes, I can.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
we can.
Okay, great.
No sound, Miss Linda?
Okay. Oh, can't hear the sound?
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Well, I thought it was intentionally muted.
Okay. Pak Roset, can you help me to share this with the sound?
Yeah, maybe you can replay the file, Bu, and don't forget to share the sound.
Okay. Where is it?
Close it first. Close the
Okay.
video first,
Yeah.
and then share
Share.
and tick the sound share.
Share. Advanced sharing. Sorry, which one is it? Share.
Mm-hmm.
And then share sound.
That's
Okay.
right.
Yeah. Share. Okay. So I replay this. Is it
Okay.
audible?
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
Great.
We are stepping in an amphitheater-shaped space of the rotunda within the gallery. In the dark, We are looking at the black and white images presented as a slideshow. One of the Javanese popular mystical traditions symbolically connects with the local heritage, the spirit of the Roman Basilica, and the archaeological remains of an early Christian rotunda at the heart of Ljubljana's Center of Modern Photographic Art. The project named the LENGGER Lanang Dancer, taken by Aji Susanto Anom, a photographer and lecturer at the Indonesian Institute of the Arts in Yogyakarta. Aji explores the depth of Javanese tradition and the collective inner soul that expressed through rituals of folk customs. He described his project as the story about bodies inside bodies.
This dance exists originally as a cultural spiritual rites performed by a man who dressed up as a woman. During their performance, I saw no other than beautiful and delicate being. There is no man or woman anymore. It's a transcendental moment. My heart was fluttered and confused when I saw the LENGGER Lanang dance for the first time. All the audience was bewitched by their dance. The aura from the dancer was unreal as they become another persona, mesmerizing and mystical. Rianto, one of the LENGGER Lanang Langgeng Sari founders, said it is called nyawici, a condition when male body become one with female indang inside, a spiritual being. LENGGER Lanang Langgeng Sari is a community which can be reflects cultural tradition that fighting for their existence as well as preserve their authentic legacy. For years, I've been always fascinated by the mythology and the secret of our profound life. So far through documentary project, I mostly engage with the intangible side of Indonesia and its culture. For me, photography is a mundane poison that has haunted my life.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what the project of photography for LENGGER. But later, maybe if you are still curious about LENGGER, Mas Rianto would explain more about LENGGER. So Mas Rianto, are you going to share some ideas about the development of LENGGER and the history of LENGGER itself? Please, Mas Rianto. Yeah.
Here, yes.
Okay. Please.
Okay. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining in our lecture today. Yeah, what Ms. Linda already said about our program until the December. We should continue to introduce about LENGGER and also more and about philosophy, and we're trying to take the part of the movement and also the music. It's not only the movement, but also we trying to explore with the music of the LENGGER. Yeah, I will starting from the Banyumas first. Banyumas is the small city in central Java, and we have 27 district and about 15 culture or arts. There is many art, and including the LENGGER. In Banyumas especially, we have 15, more than 15 the art. Is like one is Karawitan. Karawitan is the music, yeah, traditional music, and also sitar. And the number 3 is LENGGER. Number 4 is ebek. Ebek is the horse and Janeng, then Daeng, and then Grubak Lesung, and Buncis, Cowongan, and then Ujungan, Jemblung or Jemblungan, Jemblungan with music by the voice of the mouth, and then the dance self in the traditional like Buncis just now, and also Kentongan made by bamboo, and Salawatan, also the ketoprak. Also including the Wayang Banyumasan style. And today I would like to talking about Lengger. Lengger actually born from the society of the community in Banyumas, is coming from the farm. They born for the fertility ceremony, was long time ago. So the Lengger figure of aesthetic expression of Banyumas culture. The Lengger tradition has been going more than 100 of years and was born from the created by Lengger as part of agricultural ceremony of the community farm of the Banyumas Central Java. In new era, there has been a confusion between the Ledek or Tayub from east side of the Serayu river. We have in Banyumas have a big river named is Serayu. So from the east side of the Serayu river, they have Ledek and Tayub. And from the west river of the Serayu river, they have Ronggeng. So we are in between actually, we call Lengger. So we trying to get this come back to the original Lengger is coming from the Banyumas. So we decided to make the Lengger as this art or symbol of the Banyumas self. And Lengger stroke of the to have emerging only after the 19th century, about the 19th century, but actually they're coming before that. And along with the developing of the ketoprak tobong, they have ketoprak tobong, the Javanese theater, moving from the one place to another place, we call tobong. Tobong can move from the one village to another village.
Tobong.
From around, yes. This tobong is like black box, and then like the inside they have a theater, traditional theater of the Banyumas. We call it tobong. So it's Lengger with a male dancer dressed as woman is developed parallel to the Ronggeng or Ledek or Tandak, or like we call also they call also Tayub in that time. And then the term of Lengger is known as a Jarwo Dosok. Lengger mean is the in the Javanese word, which mean is the diarani leng jebule jengger.
Diarani
leng jebule jengger. Jengger.
Lengger.
Yeah, it is called as lang, but in fact it is jengger. So maybe we can discuss about lang and ger. What does it mean? Lang means?
Lang means like a hole.
Hole. Okay, hole.
Yeah, lang is hole. And
what
then
the kind of hole?
But it's mostly the hole is mostly in the woman perspective.
Okay.
And then ger is we call from the for the boy, the child of the boy. Yeah. So also they also meaning as a roasted chicken from
I see.
Rooster crown.
Just the crown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In past definition, they call is look like woman, but actually is man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but is in my research, I trying to understand
Mm-hmm.
and again, and from the spiritual point of a few of the arts is carried by the community of the traditional and arts. Name Leng mean is the whole, yeah, the whole, and Ger mean is the boy. So with content by my philosophy aspect of my research is the whole mean is the whole of the life of the human.
Oh, all of the life.
Yeah, in the body we have 9 very important 9 number of the whole.
Oh.
Yes, the 9 number is actually in Japanese traditional culture, sempurna is perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect number is 9.
Right.
So yeah, so is the whole of the body. In the body, man body, they have 9, like eyes, nose,
Eye, nose, mouth,
yeah,
ear.
yeah. 2 other. Also, the life of the yeah. So this is the all for the spiritual contents of my research to continue of the balancing between the sky and the earth. This body in the male body, why have to be continued? Because is there have a purity period of the male is more longer than female, because in the female I think it's like 14 years they have already have menstruation, so cannot do ritual with the LENGGER. So in that time a lot of the men doing working in the farm is mostly a men, so they're in the farm with that ritual. So this is always actually continue generation to generation. But in the Muslim era, they compare between the Islam and also the, like we call animism maybe, but like kepercayaan, the culture belief is together. And in the colonialism period also the LENGGER becoming very less. A male dancer is becoming less, and then trying to, I mean in the Muslim era the male is becoming less, and then in the colonialism, when the Holland colonials coming to Indonesia for 300 years and in that during that period actually the transformation of the LENGGER from the from the female doing the male again, and then doing female and male again. So many period to transformation because of the situation in Indonesia.
Yeah, so the development, yeah, okay, great.
Yeah, so until today actually we almost the less than LENGGER dancer is mostly a lot of the female dance because change the role of the female dance. So the spiritual in the LENGGER dance is always keeping by the body when before they going to the before they becoming the LENGGER, they have to get graduate as LENGGER. So sign was they are young, that have to try with many rule of the before becoming the LENGGER. So
how
it's
old
like
usually, Mas Rianto?
Hmm?
How old are they actually at that stage?
For the female, for the girls is less than six years. So for
Okay.
example, like 5, 6, or 4, something like this. They
Oh.
already
Okay. Mm-hmm.
to try to becoming a LENGGER. Then in the 10, about a 10 for the girls, they're starting to make barang from the place to another place, dancing, and then before they're doing the graduated as LENGGER. We call Wisuda LENGGER, yeah.
Wisuda LENGGER.
Wisuda LENGGER. So before the Wisuda,
Graduation ceremony, is that so?
yes, the
Yes,
ceremony.
okay, the graduation ceremony for LENGGER. Just
Ceremony.
after they finish the whole ritual, such as having what is it? Barang.
Barang.
Barang means
Barang is they're dancing from the one village to another village.
Going around the villages, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, for 40 times.
40 times?
Yeah, for 40 times.
Oh my God.
40.
Yeah.
40.
Yeah, for 40 times in the every weeks is moving.
Okay.
Other place.
Yeah.
And yeah, is but also other syarat apa other syarat itu?
Requirements.
Yeah, requirements is they have to be take a ritual. Another ritual is mandi kembang.
Okay, having shower, yeah, shower with flower.
Shower with flowers. Shower with flower. They have a 7 kind of the flowers, and also 7 from the 7 sumur apa ya? Holy.
Yeah. 7 well.
7 well, yes, from the different 7 well.
Anyway, why it should be 7? Why not 5 or 3? Why should be 7?
It's for the pitulungan in the Japanese.
7 mean pitu. Pitu refers to pitulungan, means help.
7. Pitu.
Yeah, 7 is pitu. Yeah.
Yes, so that's the philosophy of 7.
Pitulungan is helping namanya pitulungan.
Give help.
Yeah, give to help.
Give to.
Yeah. So yeah, why 7? Because it's like for the pitulungan, they have 7 color of the flowers, and then 7 wells, and then also have to be fasting like puasa, but different LENGGER dancer have a different fasting, different ritual. Sometimes one LENGGER becoming without eating rice. Puasa mutih.
So what do they eat?
White fasting.
So what do they eat?
What the
instead
color
of rice?
of the white cannot eating the color of white. So yeah, they eat like vegetable, and then like yeah, it's kind of like a vegetable. And puasa geni.
Geni.
Fire fasting.
Geni
The
means
fire. Yeah, the fire fasting. The geni. Geni is fast. Geni in Japanese language. In English is fire. That is for controlling our emotion, actually.
Okay.
And we cannot eat the food with the fire, cooked by fire, like boiled also cannot, and then fried also cannot. So it should be like a fresh, like fruit, or like just vegetable, fresh vegetable. And then each LENGGER dancer have their own ritual. In Banyumas, there is actually the big area, big district, like Banyumas, capital of the Purwokerto, and they also Purbalingga, and they also have Wonosobo and Kebumen and Cilacap area. They are same culture of the Lengger, but each place they have different style.
Okay, so everyone, at this point, Mas Rianto is explaining about the location of Banyumas, which is surrounded by the other part of city. The name is Cilacap, and then Wonosobo, and then Purbalingga, and Kebumen. Actually, all of these cities, they have different kind of Lengger. Is that so, Mas Rianto?
Yes.
Yes,
and
great. Okay.
from the ritual also they have different, a little bit different, but but actually in one line.
Okay.
But they develop by themselves of the different.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the song and the mantra is kind of like similar.
For the mantra.
Yeah, the mantra of the Lengger, because it's Lengger, they have especially in Banyumas, if I'm becoming a Lengger, my name is becoming Lengger Melati. For example, Jasmine Lengger. Melati is the name of the flower. So it's becoming my body is Jasmine flower of the Lengger. That is coming from the Indang. And then another is like maybe there is Lengger Kampi with the special of the voicing, and then Lengger our maestro is Bogdaria. Bogdaria also is have a different spiritual of Lengger practice. Yeah.
Okay, Mas Rianto, is it possible for all of us to know about the mantra itself? Is it possible for all of us, or is it a secret for Lengger for the mantra?
If we have to learn, and becoming a Lengger is very focused and serious, will be giving. But if the information need to know and separately, that will be become not apa ya? I think the lost power.
Okay, lost the spiritual power.
Yeah.
So do you think that for the rituals and also the mantra, it has a very close relation with Indang?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Yes,
it's
everyone,
they have a different Indang.
Can you explain about Indang?
Actually, the Indang is this kind of like an aura is coming into the melting into the body cell as the Lengger.
Okay, that's the spirit.
We can
for Lengger.
Yeah, power of spirit.
Yeah, okay, the power of the spirit. Yeah, okay, so everyone, we can take note here, we can highlight here that for each Lengger, usually they have the terminology of the spirit, the power of spirit is called as Indang. That's a very traditional term for Lengger, Indang Lengger. But they have to reach that with a series of rituals, right, Mas Rianto?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Great.
Ini suaranya agak kemeresek ya, Mbak?
Yes, that's right.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
something noise there actually. Yeah. So the Lengger in the tradition of the Banyumas is they have a dancer of the Lengger and musician for now. The musician and the dancer is always communicate. The relationship is like husband and wife because the movement and the music is always together, coming together. And we discuss about the movement in the Lengger. So between the movement and the feeling of the music, a sound of the music is together. There is in the music they have a senggakan, and then they have also the senggakan is the in Japanese we call kakegoen. In English is with voices of the accents, the rhythm of the accents. So the movement also together between the drum and the body, and the music we call calung. Calung is made by bamboo. They have 6 instruments. That is the gambang barung, gambang penerus, slentem, temung, gong bumbung, and then the drum we call kendang. So that is kendang is very important to make the playing music with the movement. And for the Banyumas society, the rhythm is like a river have a lot of the stone. So it's that river like a river, but a lot of the stone. So the river sound is like kricik, 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 kricik. That's the sound is always is to make our adrenaline to get move to our body. So
to increase the adrenaline, yeah?
Yes, and the river sound and the society of the Banyumas people is same. We call, if we call Banyumas accent is Banyumas people is more Blakasuta in the Banyumas language. Blakasuta is telling apa adanya. Apa adanya apa ya?
Honest.
Yeah, honest. And the language and the word is same. For example, we call apa and apa, same. So bapak with K, bapak in Indonesia, in English is father. Bapak, bapak. So vokal and consonant is same. And we have to calling also consonant with more clear when we talking in the Banyumas language, and also with the singing also is very clear of the alphabet. Every alphabet is telling very clearly.
Yeah, so it means that, so everyone, in Banyumas language, usually the word sounds with a very clear consonant and vowels. Yeah, the vowels A would be remain the same, pronounced as A. Meanwhile, in any kind,
yeah, for example, like lengger. So it's lengger, not linjir. So it's just lengger. Lengger. G-G-E-R. So lengger, we call lengger. It's same. And then that is very old language in Banyumas. So that is compared with the body of the people in Banyumas with the arts is like lengger is together. So in one body of the man, that is already like masculine and feminine in one body. So the LENGGER is especially is very important a sign for the Banyumas community, because inside of the LENGGER culture, they have the rhythm of the life, and then they have the movement of the life from the nature, represent of the nature, and in one body. It's not two body, but in one body, in the man body. So it's very special dance. It's like in the modern society they call cross-gender dance, but actually is not in the gender context of this art. It's mostly is a more spiritual, but now the function is already changing to the entertainment aspect, entertainment needed from the society. As the LENGGER dancer, we still continue with our ritual self, and because our culture also is influenced by the very long time ago of the palace in the Pasir Luhur and then Galuh. So it's coming from the west, going to the middle, and then going to the east, something like this. So we have very big culture. I just tell you about now. We have only 15 of the culture in Banyumas, but we already collecting the database of the culture in Banyumas.
Okay, so 15 art performance, yeah, actually.
15 art.
50 or 15?
15.
15. Okay, for the art performance. So some of them already is extinct. Is that so?
Not exist all, is mostly more popular in wayang, karawitan, and then LENGGER still okay. Now they have LENGGER lanang and LENGGER wadon, the male LENGGER or female LENGGER, LENGGER female. And also another art actually is already is not exist anymore. For example, like Cemblungan, the dalang of the puppet, the dalang of the Cemblungan is now only one person in Banyumas. So I'm trying to come back to Banyumas to make regeneration again, and especially in Banyumas, I'm doing for grow up for new generation of the LENGGER lanang in Rumah LENGGER. I built for all the archive in Rumah LENGGER, from the master, from the LENGGER lanang master, from LENGGER wadon master, and then also the instrument, and then try to this next year to make digitalization of the archive of data of the LENGGER. And yeah, LENGGER actually, I would like to tell you the history of the LENGGER. When the Centini is coming, you know Centini? Centini is the team from the palace in Majapahit, in the Majapahit era in Java. They're going out from the palace to see the people, to see the community in the central, in the Java island, and they write about all the people, what they're doing, what they needed, and what this art is. And in 15th century, they find the LENGGER in the Serat Centini.
So can we say that Serat Centini is actually the biography or the modes of archiving? Can we say that, Mas? The way to archive the story.
Yeah, the story.
Theory.
Yeah, is there is the in the sign 1918.
1918.
1918. The 1918. The researcher is coming to try to find that Serat Centini, and then the Serat Centini is 1814. From the 1814 to 1823, they we know they already write by Centini. Elite 5, and I remember that is Elite 5 in the number of the 321 until 356 in the Pupuh Sinom, and then Pupuh Dandang Gulo in the Mocopat, yeah. Mocopat writer.
Mocopat Riders. Okay. So this is the very initial history of Lengger, started from Serat Centini when they came and tried to archive this, archiving in then written works. Okay, all their whole journey. Is it along Banyumas, Mas Rianto?
Yeah, along Java.
Oh, along Java. Okay, great.
And then find in the Banyumas.
Yeah. The Ronggeng.
Ronggeng.
Yeah. Okay.
In that time they called Ronggeng, but actually before Lengger.
Okay.
Before that
Actually.
time, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Continue find the Ronggeng name is Nurwitri. It's actually is a man. And who is the Adipati apa ya namanya? The head of the regional, maybe, yeah. They call like Adipati.
Adipati, the head of the region.
Yeah. Feeling love with Nurwitri.
Okay,
Nurwitri,
falling in love with Nurwitri.
Yeah, and he doing a dancing with all the group, and then in that time he trying to kissing and then to seduce the Nurwitri in that time. Yeah, so Centini, Mas Cebolang write about that.